Well, we're back. Another travel vlog. Today we're going to fly to Houston, obviously. Where else would I be flying? I don't travel on my own accord. I actually have a Civic. We're flying to Houston, and then we're tomorrow on the 15th. By the time I post this, it'll probably be like the 30th. So we're doing a meet and greet. By that I mean I'm attending a meet and greet for the company, mostly for its other athletes. That's okay. There was like one guy in my comments who was like, "Oh, excited to see you, Raf." That's cool. That's cool. But I know that, like, in terms of internet success, I'm not the most prevalent, and that's okay. I don't care for it. I just like doing what I do. You know, if you do it for love of the game, you're never unvaccinated. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go to the airport. I grabbed some lunch with my girlfriend before we go, and then I'll keep you guys updated on the way, perchance. Holy, wow. Quick mog before we go. When I put the camera sideways, it makes me look like a larger person. So I'm going to be doing that more often. No, probably not. But anyways, I'm excited to meet the few of you guys who would be interested. I'm looking forward to just chill and have a couple days of not fucking worrying about everything. Because I'm going to be honest, man, Raf been stressing. Raf, why you been stressing? We made it to the airport. I was almost late for my flight, but it got delayed by an hour. So now we're gonna just hang out, chill, max relax. I don't know. Is that King Deltoids?
Yes, sir.
Is that? Oh my goodness. He's probably gonna post a Snapchat, text, Instagram video.
Sure.
What, are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm getting everything. My streak is done, man. My streak is done. You're gonna carry my streak. No, you usually post late, right? You post late, right? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Turn the fan on, constant fan.
Are you looking it up? What are you doing?
No.
But food was pretty good. Right, Brayden?
Oh yeah.
We're sleeping together, him and I. Don't tell my girlfriend. Please don't. No, don't actually.
What a bowl, Tristan. What a freaking bowl.
So here we are. Yo! What?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I do not consent to film. We should make a video.
Hold up,
No, Keenan, we should make a video where, like, you're like explaining some like niche hypertrophy mechanism, and then I just start like sprinting out from the background yelling that you can't film me.
We need to film the scripts, bro.
The what?
We need to film the script, the script, movie script.
No, that I want to do like the Catalina wine mixer.
From
Step Brothers. But he was like, yeah, we'll do that at the warehouse when you land.
Yeah, but cooked. Awesome.
Didn't happen.
Awesome.
Anyways.
Wait, don't say that. I mean, it's been great. It's been awesome.
Oh, there is no Warren Bossing say.
Oh, okay, I can't.
Well, don't walk into traffic, bro. Yo, Deb, say what's up. What's poppin'? Okay. Look at this dude. He's so fucking handsome.
Yo, you cooked that last time.
Heath, bro.
What?
Say what's up.
What's up?
What'd you say? All right, we're up. We're gonna go to the gym. I'm probably not gonna be vlogging much more. I'm gonna be honest, I feel awful. There's a lot going on back home, and I don't think I actually have the wherewithal. But we'll see. I've been a What up? We're back at the airport. I'm heading home early before the rest of the gang. I just have to get home, man. I got shit going on. I'm hoping that I can still like pump out like some good yaps. I'm hoping I can still get some solid conversations out and shit, but I don't even know, man. Okay, normally after a couple days of difficulty where social media gets kind of derailed, I would just scrap the entire set of footage and I just, next YouTube video. But I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to use all this. I'm going to go hit a lift at my buddy's home gym. I'm going to go spend some time with God before that. And I'm going to keep all of this. I didn't really get that much footage of Texas, so that's my bad. I hope you guys still enjoy it. I'm going to make some more clips here after my lift of just thoughts I have and stuff like that. But we're going to get this video out. I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go to the gym. I just wanted to say, when I started trying to improve my life, it seems like things could only get worse. That every single day there was something new weighing on my heart, body, and mind, and nothing was going to get better. In September of 2024, I said goodbye to who I thought was the love of my life. I said no to begging and pleading because I need to distance myself from this person who could only cause destruction between me and her. And I was enabling her to do that by trying to please her in a way of loving that wasn't conducive with her existence, because I was in too deep, because I couldn't be objective with her because of some stupid fuck-ass physical and emotional attachment that sucked. On top of that, I blew my fucking back out. My back was in excruciating pain for what felt like probably close to a year. Every nerve pathway in my body apparently was inflamed and damaged. That fucking sucked. I lost my best friend since I was 3 years old, and he was prone to gossip. So not only did I feel like I lost my best friend, but I also felt like I couldn't trust myself around anybody. Everybody knew my deepest, darkest secrets, and that fucking sucked. And then things started getting better. My back started to improve. I got affiliated with EKKOVISION. They flew me out to Houston. I met these incredible people. And then I got shingles. And then my car blew up. And then my fucking mom's car went to shit. And I lost my job. I got fired because I got shingles, because I couldn't show up to work. Without cause, mind you. And that sucked. And things started going downhill again. And emotionally, I started doing a lot more poorly. And it was just one thing on top of the other. And every single time some shit like this happened, I had to sit there and acknowledge, this is good for me. This is leading me to the man I have to be. I've been prone to anxiety a lot recently. It's not something I've really struggled with since I was much younger, and I fought against it because it was mostly from social interactions, circumstances like that, where I would get really anxious, I would shake, I would get cold sweats. And recently I've just been fucking anxious as fuck. And it's hard, but it's good for me. All of these challenges are something that I could eventually attribute to strength in my future if I can order them correctly. But I couldn't fucking see that, man. For so long, all it felt like the only thing in my life was bad. And I could acknowledge an objective good that I was working toward in reality, in logic, but not in my heart. My heart was empty and filled with sadness. And I would literally walk myself through manually how my life was getting better, and this was good. This is all good. I drove my sister's fucking van through a fence and totaled it, trying to rush to save somebody when it wasn't in my power. I have an abundant lack of trust in my life. And this was recently. So when you look on social media and you see people who got it all figured out, fuck them. Everybody's struggling. Every single person's struggling. Nobody has it all figured out. I have a car. Again, I am so grateful. I can sit in my car and talk to the camera. That's fucking awesome, man. And I didn't have that. And you don't realize, and I'll say this till the day I die, you don't realize how little you have until God keeps taking away more. You want a surefire way to be unhappy? Complain more. Do it. Complain more. You might have the most abundantly joyous life that you just can't see because there's someone out there fucking bleeding on a regular basis, real blood, with a chronic disease or
permanent issues in their family and they can't get out because they're still a young man or a young lady. They're stuck in the care of someone who fucking hates them. There's people who struggle so much more than me. And I had the audacity to sit here and curse my life and everyone around me for so fucking long. And when I started trying to learn to love someone, they fucking leached off me. And they fucking destroyed my heart on top of the already abundant destruction. I had to turn to God in this fucking shriveled up sense of letting go. I just gave up is what it felt like. And then I started trying to contribute to more good in my life. And I just saw everything around me continue to crumble and fall apart. I was so fucking lonely. I was so fucking tired. I was in so much fucking pain. Why? I would constantly just, why? Why the fuck does this have to be me? And then I start to acknowledge the responsibility around me. That I had to go through these things. I had to. Because now I can sit here and talk to you about it. And I don't want to post on YouTube, but if there's anything I'm going to post on YouTube, I think it should be this. I should be able to share myself, honestly. So yeah, guys, my life has been falling apart since I started trying to do good. Yours probably will too. But if you can acknowledge all the fruits of the fucking crumbling building that your life is, you're going to go somewhere great. And you're going to be able to share and nurture the world with you. But you can't lose your mind to despair and hopelessness. When you're walking down the street and you're trying to decipher why all this pain is laid down on your shoulders, I want you to take a deep breath and say, what a gift. That's something that saved me so many times. I never fucking believed it, and I still don't today in a lot of ways. Big breath in, what a gift. What a gift. Look at the fucking way the pattern of the road is glistening, maybe with snow or rain. Look at the sky. Look at your watch. Look at the shoes on your feet. What a gift. Because if you can't do that, the only thing that can save you is for God to strip away more things out of your life. When I would fall into a pit of lack of gratitude, took away my car, my job, my physical health for short periods of time. And what a gift that is. Because if it was a long period of time, that would have been a fucking, the gavel against the, what is it called? The thing the judge has, you know, hammer on the wood, pause. That would have sucked. I was blessed to only have struggled with these physical issues for short periods of time to force me into understanding and acknowledging the perspective and realizing how much of a gift my life is. That's insane. That is insane. And I'm so glad that I can see that now. Even if I'm forcing myself to acknowledge it manually, one day this will be an organic capacity. I can look around in my life and just take a breath in of fucking gratitude and be like, this is all great. And I've contributed to seeing the greatness in my life, the beauty in everything around me, even the most excruciating moments of pain, physically, emotionally, spiritually, are these incredible gifts that are going to contribute to my life in the future, and that I can acknowledge as a real sensation of the depth of emotion in my life. When something's excruciatingly painful, it's real. A lot of people lack the perspective of being present to acknowledge things as real. So even if you're in and subject to the most pain you've ever been in your life, acknowledge the realness. Because I used to numb myself with substances and compounds, ways to cheat my days, to make them pass by quickly. And I didn't realize how empty that made me feel on a regular basis. So now to feel the fullness of my pain on every day, that it's hard. That's really important, and I'm very grateful. And I'm so fucking grateful that my life sucked. Because I tried throughout it. In similar ways, I feel sometimes, wrongfully, that my life still does suck. But I can acknowledge the best qualities of it, and acknowledge what I would seem to orient myself to think of the worst qualities of it. I can acknowledge those as justices contributing to the man that I ought to be. So walk yourself through that if you can. I know that was like word diarrhea. Let's get to the gym. thank you, Clutch. What are you doing? had a really good lift. I was feeling like pretty depleted. Nice, I just spat all over my console. Cool. I was feeling pretty depleted energy-wise, but then when we took a look at the pump, I don't think I filmed that much footage on my phone, on my YouTube phone, but I did on this one. So stay tuned for the TikTok. I felt like we were looking pretty fucking good, which is really cool because, dude, I just need to lock in on my back double bi. My shoulder blades are so immobile, I feel like it looks cooked. But it's cool because my trading has gotten more minimalist in a lot of ways. Like, I'm sure you saw my fucking calf extension, bro. I'm trying to, like, find ways to, like, still train really effectively. And today's, like, the first Saturday I've had off in a while. So I had, like, all day to have a full body day. It wasn't all day. It was, like, it was, like, 3 hours. 4, maybe, tops. But I had a little intra workout. There was some yapping intra session with my boy, Kevin. And then I drove home and had a important conversation over the phone. And I'm fucking tired, man. I've gotten like nothing done. But I've been thinking a lot about trust. Trusting in the Almighty, particularly. I had a lot of bullshit going on while I was in Texas. And it kind of left me pretty emotionally stunted. And it's a similar thing that I've been struggling with for a while, and I always want to do things. I always want to fix things. I always want to save people. And it's a constant reaffirmation in my life from seemingly the divine to let go, to give things up that I can't control, to try my best, to do my best in every situation I can, and to give the rest up to God. So it's kind of like stoicism, except with the caveat of like, I can't do anything about this, but God can, so let me try and ask him. I think stoicism's a little empty, it's a little dry, you know, it's almost following the recipe, but you're missing a key component, in my opinion. And you can have your opinions on philosophy, modern or old, but I always want to do something, and I need to learn to let go and trust. And the gospel reading that day where I was really struggling was John 3:16, which is like the most common white girl basic bullshit ever, right? They put it in their fucking bio, in their bumper sticker, tattoo it on their fucking neck. You know, oh, God, John 3:16. But for some reason, that day, hearing it said out loud was really inspiring, you know? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we would not perish, but receive eternal life. You know, it's kind of trusting in that love. And normally someone would say that and I'd be like, yeah, okay, it's pretty basic. But this time around, for whatever reason, I really heard it, you know? Like, God loves you, he loves me, and just because you deign to think that he's doing things that would interrupt your happiness does not mean that he's forsaking you. He loves you, and he gave his Son up for you. He gave his life. He humbled himself to come down here with all of us and, you know, subject himself to the most excruciating pain. And we can't go through our day-to-day experiencing loss, doubt, pain. That's selfish in my eyes. And I don't want to live selfishly. I want to learn to trust better, but it is hard. It's difficult. Anyways, I'm glad we had this chance to chat. And I hope that what do you mean I hope? I just made a TikTok about how I'm locking on the YouTube. They're going to be getting pumped out faster than breast milk into a child's mouth. You already know. We're dialed. We're doing well. I'm glad I finished up this video instead of just leaving it and then feeling really self-conscious about the fact that I can't follow through with my YouTube endeavors. We are so dialed. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're welcome so much for posting. And I'll see all of you very soon.